Hello, I'm Zardos, and let's play Planet Zoo. Welcome back to my career mode series. This will be episode 47 in the series, though technically it is the first on this channel. All of the previous ones have been on my main channel. This will be the first on the Management Games channel, but I'm excited to go into Planet Zoo for at least the next 2 weeks, as that is what my Patreon supporters have voted for in their poll. So my Patreon supporters choose what game I play on this channel, and for now they have chosen Planet Zoo Career Mode. So we are going to continue on here, and we're going to do Myers Rainforest Conservation Project starting today. Now, let's read this. There's something in the air at the site of the brand new Myers Rainforest Conservation Project, but it's not excitement, and it smells really bad. It is difficult enough building a zoo from the ground up, but in this case, you'll be starting from well below ground in a disused quarry. And as it's a new zoo, you can expect plenty of teething problems. But as Dominic might say, you are just the dummy to placate them. Okay, we're going to do medium difficulty. Let's get started. And as always, we have this beautiful cutscene going into the zoo. This is one.
Hello there. Greetings from rainy Wales. From what I've been reading in the papers, I guess I was right about your boss, eh? Good on you for sticking it out with him, though. I'm not sure I would have had the self-control. Listen, I won't take up too much of your time, but you might be getting some interesting news soon. I put in a word for you with a friend. Anyway, must dash. I think my dinner's burning. Keep your ears open.
Welcome to your new zoo. Except it's not actually a zoo yet. Now, before you start, you might want to clean up the site a bit. There's a teeny tiny chance that there are massive amounts of toxic waste here. Even for a disused quarry, the land was extremely cheap. Oh, and also extremely steep. So I suggest you build a gondola ride to get the customers around. I mean, I say suggest, but that's actually a direct order. Also, looking around the area next to the building site, I couldn't help but notice a lot of very poorly animals. I expect they must have gotten lost. Really, really lost. Especially the snow leopards. How about I arrange for them to be rescued so you can make them healthy? I think that's the right thing to do. After all, normally I'd have to pay for new animals. Plus, making them healthy again will really impress the inspector, who I just remembered is coming. All right, off you go!
Well, okay, that is typical. Let's go ahead and pause so we can read what we have to do here. For bronze, we need to remove a toxic waste barrel. Barrels give off heat. The temperature heat map can be used to find them, okay? Adopt and place the rescue animals, all right? And have 350 guests in the zoo. Then we're going to silver. We need 8 habitat species, a gondola ride, 600 guests. And for gold, we need a pretty healthy profit, zoo inspection report of 3, and adopt 1 giant panda. Great. Okay, we need a whole bunch of stuff to get started. And we can't even see the animal trading spot. Okay, so now let's take a look at the map and what we're dealing with. This is the border here. What is this? This is just a little bit of scenery. Okay. Same thing over here. This is all scenery. But we do have the entrance in here, I'm guessing. Yeah, they're just coming out of nowhere here. Or maybe... Yeah, I mean, theoretically, they're supposed to be coming through that path, but I think they're going to come out of nowhere and come down here. Then we come down this way, and we can go down into the pit farther, and then we have a little bit of scenery here. Here is a rain barrel. Or a rain barrel, a toxic waste barrel. Those are 2 very different things. Cost 1,200 to remove it, though, so we're going to think about that for just a minute. Here we've got a little bit more scenery. Our border goes all the way up to the top of this ridge. And over here, okay, so yeah, it's pretty much all of the hole that we have access to here. So let's go ahead and we'll start with the the toxic waste barrel. Okay, there isn't too many of, well, actually, there are a few. Let's go ahead and delete this one. Remove. Okay, we've removed one. Is that the only one? I mean, it's temperature, actually, maybe if we unpause, the temperature will change and then we'll be able to see them again. Or like see more. But what do we have? Oh, that's another one. Oh yeah, it's buried. Okay, I see. Okay, and now we have animals that are available. Here's another one. That might be it. Okay, we'll say that's it for now, and then go from there. Let's go ahead and pause again. And I think what I want to do, looking at this, how many animals do we have to have? We need to have this one. Eventually, we need to have 8, maybe 9. Okay, and I have no idea which ones we get, so we definitely need to get our administration stuff set up. And I think what we'll do is we'll tuck that back over this way. So let's get a staff path. Bring that off here. Yep, that'll work. And then we're going to use asphalt. That's what I like to do. So then you have a regular looking path, but you still have it limited to staff. We'll just bring this right back this way. There we go. Okay, now let's go into facilities, and we need staff. We need, first of all, let's get a quarantine. We can just do these plain ones. That is going to fit perfect. But it doesn't like it there. It's interesting, it will work if you... It doesn't like the path being ground level there, but that's okay. We'll get that in there. It's going to cut into the terrain just a little bit, but that's fine. We'll get a vet surgery in here. And we need a trade center. That's the biggest thing, first of all. And get a staff room in here. And a workshop. Oh, and we need a research center too, I think. All of these really small buildings. Yeah, let's tuck this on this side. There we go. So that gets us started. We could now come in here and see what animals they have available for us. Rewards. Snow leopard and okapi. Then we also have aardvark, African buffalo, elephant, Baird's tapir, lots of those. Probably going to start with those. Those are cheap and easy. Tigers. Yeah, we have a lot. Let's go this way then. Nope, that's not gonna work. Bongos, bonobos. Okay, we have a lot to choose from. Okay, that is good. Weather-wise, we are 108 degrees and sunny. Great. So let's go with the snow leopard would be free, which is really good. So maybe we do start with those. what do they need? Snow leopard. They will need grade 2 climb proof 9.9, and they are 25 to 72 degree taiga. That does not quite seem like what we need, but here we can have 2 of those. And how much space do they need? 705. Okay, so not a lot of space is needed. And the taiga feel to that is not where we're at. And I'm trying to figure out, okay, we have to have a gondola. Maybe we end up having, man, this is such a weird terrain. Let's go ahead and we're going to bring this down. We have a little bit of flatter space here. I think we bring something off this way. And yeah, let's do that. We're going to bring a path. We have ground level, or like natural path. That will work. Oh, let's bring this needs to be wider. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this main path all the way down. And then we're going to have a smaller path go off on this height. And I think we keep it. What I'm going to do is we're going to bring this along here. And then we're going to elevate it. And we'll have animals along the ground. And keep this up higher like that. So then that will serve as a little bit of a viewing deck too. That will work. Okay, so we need a grade 2 barrier. And can we edit the terrain in this one? Yes, we can. Oh, that's perfect. So we can build caves into that space. Okay, so we're going to bring this in to here, and maybe they probably can climb actually. So we're going to get this in like this. Okay, now let's select all of that, and we want this to be 3, well, let's go to 4, I guess. Needs to be very high because they can climb, and we want, where they can jump, I mean, we want climb proof. Here we go. We want it on that side. Very good. Then over on this side, we are going to have glass. That will work. So this should all be tall. Yep, okay. Then we can get a habitat gate over here. And we will have a staff path come off like that. Then we're going to get a keeper hut back in here. Yeah, that works. Okay, now let's go ahead and get those snow leopards in here. Put them in animal storage, then we're going to come here and both of you can be sent to quarantine, which is this one here. No path to destination. What do you mean? Here we go. Okay, so they are going to be moved to quarantine, and then we'll be able to move them in there. But we don't have any staff, so let's go ahead and hire some staff. I'll pause real quick. And we want at least one caretaker to start. Let's get a keeper. Then we want a mechanic and a vet. That should work for now. Let's go ahead and get a staff work zone. We want that to be this area. And we can go ahead and grab that. That is work zone 1. Call that entrance. Oh, and we need to assign all of them to that. So work zones. All of you are going to be part of the entrance work zone. Important alert, requires attention. Yes, they are diseased. They are going to be moved to the quarantine. And probably go right to vet surgery. Life-threatening. If we have claimed the other ones, we'll do the okapis next time, but we'll get the snow leopards in here. And one thing we need to do, let's go in here and let's flatten this. It's probably going to count them as out of their habitat, but we'll see. What we can do though, we can bring that out. That works a little bit better. Let's paint that a little bit. That rough rock protruding there, that works a little bit better. There we go. I like that. Okay, so now diseased animal is called, or the vet has been called. They are, okay, I think, where are they at now? In transit and in quarantine. So one of them is sick, the other one is not. Yeah, you've arrived at the zoo. Whatever words you want to use there. And let's go ahead and get some of this set up. Get a food tray over here. A water pipe so they can drink. Then you need some bedding in here. Probably you're going to need a cooler as well, but we'll go with this anyway. And we need a climbing facility. We don't have any unlocked with research. Let's go in here and research. Vet research. Research vet active disease. And then you come in here and need some stuff unlocked. Let's go with New World theme, I guess. Quarantine passed. You are ready to go. So we're going to want the vet to be researching stuff for this animal pretty quickly. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and come in here and get a couple donation bins. They make a huge difference. Get 2 of those there, and then we want education. I don't know if we have power here. Probably should check on that. Yeah, let's check power. We have power at that one. Okay, so we can get 1 education board in there. That'll be good. You are here. And what terrain do you want? Actually, that's pretty good. We want a little bit of snow, though. which is not going to be easy. We need a cooler then. Get that in there. And go ahead and get a cooler. Set to 32 degrees. That should be good. Okay, and then you want... What else do you want? That snow will come in soon. And then that will be pretty good. Then actually, there's not enough space here. Shoot. So we're going to need to expand that a bit. There we go. Now we made it bigger. So now he should be happier. He should have a little bit more space. There we go. Once we get the second one in there, though, it might not quite be what we need. Zoo animals. You're in quarantine. Have you passed your quarantine? Not, yes. Quarantine complete. So let's bring you in here. And then we'll see, they should have just about enough space. Might be a little bit smaller than what they need, but I think it should be okay. They do need a little bit more soil and more snow. Probably means another cooler over here. Here comes the other one. Animal welfare has attracted protesters. Lovely, okay. But now social should be going up, and that should really improve your welfare. Terrain, actually navigable area is good. Environment. Yeah, we just need enrichment now. So, I mean, we probably should get some coverage in here, though. And they are... Where are they from? Asia Taiga. There, that is what we will go with. They need a little bit of enrichment, but that will take a little bit of time. They need to be studied first. We have another reward animal in there. And that will be in pretty good shape. I mean, we're going to need more people, and we're going to need more finances, but I think we will get there. Vet research, you are still working on that, and then we'll get you on that other thing. So I think... Well, okay, there we go. Complete. Very good. Let's get you switched over to snow leopards now so that we can get enrichment. But that will be it for today. We'll continue in the next episode and hopefully get the... What is it? Okapi in as well. But I'm thinking, yeah, like we get this around a bit and we can figure out where to put the gondola later. But for now, this should work. So anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Take care.